Nobody's better than the next. And I also want to point out, and there's a guy in this who backdoored himself in January. You know him, Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions. Hi, Patrick. I know you're sitting on your ass vaping because that's all you do is sit on your ass all day long, vaping. I don't see you get up to shit, piss. You just sit. I was in a comedy condo with you for a year and a half. You were just sitting, watching Steven Crowder, watching Two Bears One Cave, watching, sitting. I get up to take a piss. You're still sitting, watching. You just sit there occupying the main living room. Don't have the common courtesy when you're sharing space to go in your fucking room. But you just sit there. The only time I saw you stand up is when you walked to the stage, did stand up and walked off, and you automatically went to the bar to sit down. You sit, and you sit. Right? 6 hours a day, you brag, you do a show, you're just repeating yourself, sitting there, you don't get up to go to the bathroom. I'm convinced you shit yourself and piss yourself. You're wearing adult diapers. That's what I'm convinced. How about you sell adult diapers in your goddamn store, huh? How about that? That's how you do it, right? And you criticize people, you project, you're emotional, you point out how everyone's doing, everything's wrong. Then you have to point out, oh, I traveled the world. I've done everything you could do in comedy. I made a whole living out of comedy. Are you trying to convince the audience or trying to convince yourself? Because we know who you really are, okay? I know you're part of this Ray pile-on, but you're a liar. You lie all the time, nonstop. That's why I got out of the Melton business. And don't get it twisted. Don't rewrite history like you did with Red Bar. I got out of the Melton business. I deleted your number because I saw how the sausage was made. I saw behind the curtain Oz. You're not that impressive. You put on a good salesman approach. I was like, oh, this guy's pretty entertaining because you are funny at times, but you lie. You lie nonstop. And don't get it twisted. You're like, I don't want Chad in my life. Yeah, you do. Because you tried to come back. You're like, tell Chad to unblock me. I think I could get him back on MLC. That's where he wants to be. Guess what? I didn't, bitch. I didn't unblock you because you're a liar. You lie about me and you project. You point out what other people are doing. Then you backdoored yourself into all this shit. I was impressed at first with the steel toe suck. I thought it was funny because I was at war with them. But little did I realize you just used me to get inside this place. So fuck you and fuck everything you say. I don't watch your program. I get clips from time to time. Please send me clips. ChadZumock3@gmail.com. Put the timestamp on there. I don't want to watch these programs. It's all the same fucking bullshit. And I want to play this clip right now. It was sent to me. Timestamp. Thank you. This is Patrick Melton. Wait, this is not. Yes, it is. Here's an example of one of his many, many lies. I think once a week, we're just going to point out his lies because I could just tell you he's lying and what he said, or I could just show you where he's lying. So here we go.
You guys, you're too close. You all thought the shirts were fine. It's I can't. He's completely out of it. You guys don't have to
like
enough credits for Ray to listen to your advice. Right. And I really think he believes that, which is nuts. It's like again, Joe List is very funny and Joe List works, and Joe List is a way hotter comic than I am right now. There's no way I haven't made more money from comedy than Joe List. There's no way I haven't been on more stages than Joe List. Sorry. It's not a slam at Joe List.
Stop! You could sit there and actually say that? Really? Patrick, who are you fooling? Are you trying to fool yourself? You're like Steel Toe. Are you trying to believe your own lie? Do you really think you've made more money than Joe List in comedy? You think you've been on more stages than Joe List in comedy? You think you've been on more stages than Ray DeVito in comedy? Here's the thing. Ray's a fucking idiot. I've known him for over 20 years, but the one thing I will say this about Ray DeVito, his work ethic is retarded. He gets on stage every single night. I know the act doesn't show it, but the guy gets on stage all the fucking time for over 20 years, whether it's quality stage time or not quality stage time, whether it's an open mic or a sold out club. Ray is there. You're not. You're a fat fuck who refuses to get up and go do stand up because you're like, you're only getting $100 a spot. Who cares? It's fun. It's a good time. I have fun. I do shows. I have a show next Friday I'm looking forward to. It's going to be fun, okay? I played basketball my whole fucking life for over 30 years since I was 15. I played every single fucking day. Then I went to every other day, then once a week, then once a month, then once every 6 months, once a year. I just played the other day. I just played I just shot around and I played 2-on-2 with some fat fucks and I was out of breath. I'm sore right now because I enjoy it. I like doing stand-up too because I enjoy it. I like going on stage. It's fun, especially when it's a sold-out room. When I got that clip of you saying, oh, he does these shit don't tell shows and he thinks he's something. It's fucking fun. It's sold out. I'm doing these shows at the end of the month with Nick Swartzen, which are almost sold out because it's going to be a great time. It's going to be fun. I get to sell a couple merch, meet some new fans, meet people, interact. I enjoy going to interact with people. I don't just sit around in my fucking basement all day criticizing everybody and lying. For you to sit there and say you made more money than Joe List and you've been on more stages, a fucking lie. Joe List he has his own Netflix special. He's been on Comedy Central. He has his own fucking motion picture that was in movie theaters, directed and produced by Louis C.K. He traveled the globe. He's been opening for Louis. He's been doing it himself. He's selling out Funny Bones. He's selling out improvs. He's selling out small theaters. You've never sold out a weekend in improv in a Funny Bone. That's a fucking fact. You're barely passed at clubs in New York City. I guarantee you, I will bet fucking money that Ray DeVito's passed at more clubs in New York City than you. You live there. I guarantee I am too. Patrick, you're a fucking fraud. You lie to yourself. You lie to your audience. So stop it. You're not running shit. I was fooled at first, but I saw what you're all about. You're a fucking fraud, okay? And you see, first of all, you don't even have fucking health insurance. You almost weigh 500 pounds. You're going to die in probably the next 10 years because all you do is drink whiskey and vape and smoke bongs all day long, sitting, watching, judging, sitting, watching, vaping, judging, chug, bong. That's it, okay? I'm tired of your shit. You're not running shit. No one's impressed. You can put all the glitter you want. Okay, I know I'm behind in the whole technology world because you know why? Coming up, I was doing comedy. I was getting laid. We would take guys like you, dorks like you, who knew how to build websites, make flyers, make merch, and then we'd bring you on the road for feature. You can open for me, pick me up from the airport, make me a flyer. I'll throw you a week. That's who you are. That's why you don't do comedy anymore. That's why you're done, dude. It's not was a decision like I did this, I traveled the globe, I did that, blah, 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 blah. You did nothing. You did nothing, okay? Skankfest was in Vegas. How come you weren't asked? How come you were asked to come to Skankfest? I've been on Skankfest. It was in your own backyard because nobody knows you. I texted Joe List going, have you heard of Patrick Melton? He goes, I think so, ? Nobody knows you. Stop it. You're not better than me. You're not better than Ray. You're better than no one. You're merch boy Melton, okay? That's who you are. You design the merch. You designed the store. You were the dork that learned computers. You built your computer, and now you think you're running shit from your fucking basement. You're a pussy. That's the reason why you have cameras in your fucking house. There's a reason why you got protection orders on some comic that was going to beat the shit out of you because you're talking shit. You're a bitch, dude. Don't get it twisted. You can try to manipulate and lie to your audience, but I know who you are. I saw you, and you can put me down. You can say whatever the fuck, and you can run with whatever was on your goddamn Discord and Reddit. I'm tired of you, dude. I chose for you not to be in my life. You're a bitch who backdoored yourself, and that's it. So suck my dick, rack me. Is MLC on? Hi, Stella B. No, I'm being honest. I see these clips of him, and I'm just like, you're a fucking liar. You're lying out of your fucking teeth. He's never made more money than Joe List. He hasn't been on more stages. He's a lazy fuck feature comic who opened for people from time to time. Nobody took Patrick Melton on the road. They may have thrown him 2 gigs or something like that. At the end of the day, I've been more successful in comedy than you. That's a fact. Okay? Text Joe List, he knows who I am. Text Nick Swartzen, he knows who I am. Text Daniel Tosh, he knows who I am. Nobody knows you. Bert Kreischer, because he's from Florida. Tom Segura, because you helped him get his podcast going. Bill Burr, because you helped him get his... That's what... You were the studio guy. You're the guy who knows how to edit. You're the guy who knows how to make the poster. That's why you're out of comedy, okay? You're a lazy fuck. You're bitter, and you criticize everybody because you're bitter and you're projecting. Okay, I'm from an abusive household too. I get it. I know where it comes from. Don't act like you're better than somebody. I'm sick of it. Just sitting there and saying, oh yeah, you're the same as Steel Toe. Obviously a little bit more funny and more creative, but you're still the same guy. You're still the same fucking guy. That's who you are. The same guy as Steel Toe. Don't get it twisted. You don't own anybody. You're not running shit. You're not fooling anyone. Okay? That's a fact. Just because you learned how to build computers and what confetti and whatever, okay, I was doing other shit. I was lazy. I don't give a fuck about that. But thank God for technology for dorks like you to think they have some fucking power. Install some more cameras in your home. You're going to need it. That's not a threat from me. But as much shit as you talk about so many fucking people trying to do stuff, okay? This Ray DeVito is a pile-on, but I was shitting on him before Kevin. The reason why Kevin is piling on him now, it says when I wanted 2 days a week, he fired me. He says I quit. No, I wanted 2 days a week, and he's paying me $50 a show. He would bring Ray down for $100 out of spite. So Ray and all your appearances and your little following getting monetized was because of me and Kevin out of spite. That's why Ray's where he is. Okay? And now Kevin's sick and tired of him. He realized he made a bad mistake. He's like, I think I can make my co-host into anything. You know why I do this show, Mudshark Loves Misery? You know why I do it? Because it's fucking back pay. From when I was in the COVID lockdowns with Kevin, when we were allowed to go anywhere, I was his co-host. I was his producer. I was booking Doug Stanhope. I was booking Craig Kilborn. I was booking Rich Voss. I was booking Dan Soder. I was doing all this for free while Kevin collect thousands and thousands on Patreon. I didn't get a goddamn penny. Then we start doing the super chats in January. He's paying me $50 a show, and he's paying fucking Bob Levy $200 a show. And I don't think anybody besides myself and Bob Levy has helped Kevin Brennan out more than us. I got him on Sound Exchange. I got him the Sirius XM exclusive where he probably made over $1,000. I got him in at Side Splitters during COVID, during the lockdowns when he's about to lose his marriage. I did that, okay? I came up with the roast. I did all of that. Ray DeVito's done nothing except take from Kevin. Okay? Bob Levy's hooked him up with the super chats. He's introduced him to people. He's booked people. Bob gets a pass. But everybody else, Ray, Ski Mask, and all these fucking losers, these Stevie Loos, are just taking from him. He doesn't appreciate who's around him. And you can keep sucking up to Kevin Brennan, motherfucker, but you're going to burn that bridge eventually. It's coming. Because you're an insecure, projecting egomaniac who's nothing but an insecure little twat. That's who you are, Patrick Melton. You got nobody fooled. You can rewrite history all you want. You can lie, manipulate all you want, and project in your basement, repeating yourself over and over. I'm tired of you, dude. Don't get it twisted. I blocked you. I blocked your number. I'm like, this guy's a fucking emotional twat. I don't want to deal with him, and he's a liar. I've talked to enough people about you. Enough. And you know who they are, too. So, rack me. He's drinking vodka. Am I? Had it with these fucks. They're all the same. Steel Toe, Carl, just angry nerds. Angry nerds.